From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Aaron Reeves.
And surveys still going on, but just kind of a quick overview of what we know about those tornadoes from Friday. There were several down here in southeast Oklahoma, far northern Texas, and then on into Arkansas. The big long one that went from Clarksville through McCurtain County and then into southwest Arkansas. It was an F3 we know there west of Clarksville. They're still working out what it should have been around Idabel. They're thinking 2 to 3 at least. The one in northwestern McCurtain County, that was an EF2. The one east of Heavener was an EF1. And then we had an EF2 damage here just to the east of Hugo. So really a busy evening. We've gotten a chance to clean up, so that's good. Hopefully that continues to go well for the people down in southeast Oklahoma. Election day tomorrow, of course, that's a real big deal. There could be a couple of showers during the morning hours, maybe a rumble of thunder. Most people probably not getting in on that, but once again, don't be surprised if you do encounter a passing shower. Then that'll go away, but we'll keep the clouds and temperatures stay pretty mild. We'll be in the 70s. Going forward, though, there are some big changes coming. As we head towards Thursday, this big deal cold front starts to approach from the west. Most of the energy to our north, but there will be a chance of showers and storms with that. That rolls through late in the evening and into the overnight hours, and then much cooler air spills in behind that. We're talking about 30s across much of the state, maybe some 20s in the northwest. And then as we move on into Friday afternoon, notice with the north breeze, things not going to warm up a whole lot, despite probably the sunshine returning. Will only be the upper 40s to low 50s on Friday afternoon. So get those jackets ready to go because you're going to need them. In the meantime, not today, 65 in Tulsa, 45 in northwest Kansas, 78 currently in the Dallas area. And as we take a look at the big picture of what we're seeing, all is quiet. Moisture returning to eastern Texas south of this boundary. That's eventually going to come back to the north, and that's what's going to lead to our shower chances. But today, once again, those will start to pick up mainly this evening and into the overnight hours. We'll top out near 70. Currently, though, all cloudy. All is good. 65 degrees, light east breeze. Dew point at 51. That'll gradually start to increase. We're in the 60s and 70s area wide. Warmest temperatures down closer to that boundary where we're in the mid 70s. The rest of us hanging out generally in the 60s. Clouds continue to move in. We'll start to see those shower chances mainly to our south later this afternoon and evening, becoming a little more widespread area wide overnight. Notice they're not too significant, just kind of passing in nature during the morning. Those go away. We'll see those south winds and clouds hang around. We'll be in the 70s tomorrow afternoon, and going forward, we may approach 80 on Wednesday, and then that big front moves through. And look at the weekend. Just gross. I'm not excited for this. Once again, this is the time of year I start to window shop property, like in the Caribbean, even though I know I can't get it, but just because I'd like to escape that. And that's not even really that cold, so that just kind of shows you my stance on chilly weather. That next chance of rain will be with the front on Thursday, then we'll dry out into the weekend. But it looks like we could stay chilly for quite a while, and it's late in the season, but we're still dealing with tropical issues. We do have a storm now in the Atlantic that's going to be kind of moving towards the Bahamas and eventually potentially Florida, where we do have watches and advisories in place. So that's something we're going to be watching, but that could end up being a Category 1 and then recurve through the southeast. Something we'll be watching. In the meantime, our neck of the woods, we're talking about mild to warm weather, some slight rain chances over the next few days, and then a big time cool down, certainly compared to where we have been. So once again, jackets are going to have to be dusted off and brought out. In the meantime, we'll just enjoy the warm weather while we have it. That's a look at your forecast. Now back to y'all.